Your hips are weak and stiff and you want to strengthen them, but you can't get down to the ground, and sitting actually makes them feel a whole lot worse. Here are 2 hip exercises you can do at home with no equipment, and you don't have to get down to the floor. Let's go. Weak butt muscles mean stiff hips. Hey, eyes are up here. So you can lean against the counter, your couch, your bed, or just put your hands on the wall, and one leg at a time, you're going to be lifting your leg back behind you. You can do this with a straight knee. That will work your butt and your hamstring. Either way you do it, it's going to be important. Your leg doesn't have to go just straight back and straight forward. You can also play around with different angles, going out to the side or even crossing the midline. Don't be surprised when you find certain angles are super duper weak. I also encourage you to play with going straight out to the side, because that's going to work your outer hips as well, which can be really helpful for balance. Whatever angle you choose, make sure you pause at the top so your brain and butt can get better acquainted. This helps pump some more blood into the muscle and helps you activate those muscles better in the future, which is going to help your walking and, again, your balance. So find those angles that feel tough, hang out there 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Find an amount that works for you right now. You don't have to impress me or anybody else. Just notice what you can do and gradually build it up over time. There's no special number of repetitions you need to do. Just build up to a medium level of fatigue so you can actually feel those butt muscles working, your hamstrings working, and then you can go ahead and take a rest and then switch to the other side, or take a rest before doing another set. How much rest depends on you, but probably around 30 seconds to a minute and a half, depending on your body. And as I constantly mention in the Healthy Hips program, make sure to do some extra reps or a full extra set on your weaker, stiffer side so you can build some more symmetry. And yeah, you can find the program on my website at uprighthealth.com/HH or linked down below. Now let's get to the second exercise. For this second exercise, you are gonna tap your inner Karate Kid, but since you probably don't feel comfortable standing on one leg and balancing like this, we're gonna use the wall. Stand with your hand on the wall so you're nice and balanced, and then lift your leg up, pause at the top position, and then slowly come back down. Always have control. You don't want to use momentum to try to swing this, and you don't want to just let it drop and swing back the other way. When you're coming up, you want to aim to get it at least higher than 90 degrees. So this angle here between your torso and your thigh, you want that to get less than 90 if possible. When you first start, it might be too hard. You might not even be able to get to 90 degrees, and that's why you're doing this. So you want to take your time, hold it at the highest position you can achieve, feel the muscles working, slowly control it back down. Over time, you're going to notice that you're able to get a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. To do that, you do need to make sure you pause at the top so that you're able to fire the right muscles and so they get stronger over time. And we're not done yet. I also encourage you to explore different angles so you can go out to the side and lift the leg up. You can go way out to the side and lift the leg up. You can even do this with arcs. So you're coming from the outside to the inside, inside to the outside, just slowly teaching these hip muscles that they should be able to control a nice full range of motion. We're still not done yet. You can also do this exercise with a straighter knee or a very straight knee. The straighter it is, the harder this exercise gets. So it would still look the same. You're lifting up like this, slowly back down. If you want it to be medium hard, you just have the knee kind of straighter, but not perfectly straight. And for maximum hardness, you go to a really straight knee. And don't be surprised if your thigh muscles cramp. And as I mentioned with the first exercise, make sure to do both sides and give some extra work to the weaker side so that you can build better symmetry. And once you feel more confident, you can do this exercise without holding onto the wall, and that will prepare you for your Korean kick. Take that, Johnny. Because you'll have limited range of motion when you start, be super mindful that the actual motion is happening in the hip joint. You want the leg moving relative to the pelvis. You may find it helpful to deliberately cheat and open up a little bit. That can make it easier for your lateral hip muscles to work. If you're in this position, you may find going lower makes it easier for your butt muscles to work. But if you're going to cheat, Make sure you are deliberate about it and you are intentionally adjusting your body position to make it easier to find the right muscles. And over time, you're going to want to go back to more of a flat position so that you can then create the motion in a bigger range without compensation. And also pay attention to what your upper body tries to do. If you find it involuntarily going into a hunch or you're arching heavily, then try to maintain more of a neutral position. You're trying to focus all the motion here at the hip. When I'm doing this motion, I want it to happen from here, not from me leaning back or from me tilting to the side to try to cheat my knee higher. And above all, please remember that slow is safe and fast is foolish. When you're starting any new exercise, take it slow. Don't try to do the hardest version, and don't try to do it for so long your brain and your body explode. Give your body a chance to acclimate to new demands, or you may hurt yourself. And also remember to ABC, always be calibrating. Listen to your body. If it feels like an exercise you're doing makes your body feel worse, doesn't give you any improvement in function, then you probably shouldn't be doing that exercise and you may need to come back to it at a later date. Your journey to healthier hips will look totally different from somebody else's. That's okay. Just pay attention to what you learn with each new thing you try, and you will gradually be able to navigate back to stronger, healthier, more flexible hips. And I promise that'll be worth it. My hips used to hurt so bad that regular life was exhausting. Even lying in bed was not restful because my hips hurt so much. And while I kept hearing that rest was the solution, rest always made me feel much worse. So I had to learn how to rebuild my hips myself. And that journey, believe it or not, started almost 20 years ago this year. I've put everything that I've learned in this long journey into the Healthy Hips program, and I hope it helps you rebuild your hips at home. You can find the program at uprighthealth.com/HH, and I'll also have it linked down below. It's affordable, it's money back guaranteed, and it's full of options to help you wherever you're starting from. So go check it out. In the meantime, this video will help you get down to the floor safely, and this one will help you build leg strength. I'm Matt Hsu from Upright Health, reminding you that pain sucks, life shouldn't.